someone is drawing an outline of me. Deborah!
Tim, I don't know what I'm talking
Someone's
about.
drawing an outline of me.
Race curling, I don't know.
No, sorry, Kenny. Go ahead and take it.
Ray tracing.
Ray tracing.
Amazing.
My brother's Paul.
Welcome to the Leetist podcast, a show where we play trivia games about video games. I am Kenny, joined around the table today by the Stuart and the Todd to my Mr. Van Driesen, also known as Tim.
Hi.
And Andy.
Oh, hey.
AndyShawXP is here. Ryan's on a deep sea fishing expedition.
Oh, nice. Good for
so
him.
there you go.
All right.
Today on the show, we have lots to cover. We just got finished watching the Starfield and Xbox Direct, and there's a bunch of other showcases that happened
There
this
was
week,
some things that happened on that.
Yeah,
that
for
was
sure.
significant.
It was significant for sure. And we'll talk about Starfield a little bit later. I think we'll go a deeper dive into the rest of the Xbox stuff.
Hopefully Ryan doesn't catch us.
on the bonus content, which we'll talk about later.
Because he's deep sea fishing.
Oh.
Oh, I get it. Catch us, yeah.
Good puns or something. I don't know. Okay.
What have you been up to, Andy?
Not a lot. I've been doing a lot of events and concerts and wrestling lately.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys went to a wrestling show together, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was something else. Let me
was.
tell you. That was goofy fun. I got to see the Hardy Boys
Yeah. Oh, and Jeff Jarrett, right?
and Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett, yeah.
That's cool.
You know, the last time I saw Jeff Jarrett, I think was playing WrestleMania 2000.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
I think the
time ago.
first job I had here was I worked with this guy who was like best friends with Jeff Jarrett. He wouldn't shut up about him all
That's
the
such a
time.
random
Nice.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
because he's from around here, I
That's
guess.
like a lame claim to fame kind of thing. I like it.
Today on the show, we got trivia by Tim. Are you smarter than Leet Gamer? As we do every week, we have a game from me, which I'm bringing back some Mad Libs, which we haven't done in a while. I have a new kind of version of a Mad Libs game to play.
Excrement.
We're going to talk about Starfield a bit, as usual, see what else we get to. Timestamps right below the show if you want to jump to any point.
That's right. And if you like the show, Andy,
Oh, I do.
okay, do me solid and tell every single person you meet that it's the greatest podcast in the entire world.
Okay.
See, this is the conversation I need all of you listeners to have with everybody else that you talk to. In fact, you can pause the show right meow. Oh, that's right. I have the old script in front of me. And go to the review section of your platform that you're listening on and give us a quick rating and review. That would be helpful to us. And then also tell your friends and followers they can go to the website I built, theleetist.com/new listeners. And I am an amateur website builder at best, so don't judge it too hard. But there's clips of the show on there, so you should totally check it out because you can hear what we do here. You can share that with other people. You can say like, oh, you should listen to this podcast instead of just throwing like an hour and a half long episode in front of them and saying, hey, go listen to this. You just be like, here's some 30 to 60 second clips that you can listen to, and you can see how much you'll love them because they will.
Absolutely. On the main show, we mainly play games here, but we're going to sneak in some Starfield talk later. If you want deeper dive on the Xbox kind of showcase and others, we're just going to bullshit around about what has been at all these events this week. Patrons get access to a 30-minute bonus show, and that's where we'll be doing some more of that. So come on over to the Patreon and join your friends there and have a good time.
Agreemente. You guys want to play a game?
I'm ready.
I am so ready, but I have one thing else to say. Don't forget, there is a Leetist Discord where you can come hang out and check all us out and join and chat with all of the people that are guests and the hosts.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
come check it out.
Come check me out there.
Yeah, we were talking to a bunch of people during the showcase today, all just like shitting on games because, we're all gamers. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
No, there's a lot of positivity in there. We require it. So come on, join us in there. Yeah, ooh, good point. Anyways, let's play the news game.
Husky.
Every episode, we'd like to take a brief look back at the gaming news of the week and give our 2 cents. But of course, on this show, simply reading the headlines ain't lead enough. We make a game out of it. I'm going to read off some quick-fire fill-in-the-blank gaming news questions for my lucky contestants, and I'll have 30 seconds to answer them. We don't do deep dives here, so if you want to know more, where should they go, Kenny? To hell. Straight to hell.
Go to hell, yeah. Join me there.
So Kenny's going first today.
Yeah, Kenny's going first.
I will go first. Sure.
Or you can join the Discord and get deeper dives from us
That's
on there.
right. Yeah,
That's
actually,
true, yeah.
you know, a lot of the people that are in our Discord actually do like to talk about the news and what's been going on in it. So it's worth it. Kenny's going first. Kenny, congratulations. Your 4 questions are going to be about Summer Games Fest.
Okay. I'm ready.
Here we go.
Do it.
And the throwback that nobody wanted to ever resurface, the next part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake will be released physically on blank.
2 discs.
Correct. It's been a while since there's been a new blank game coming up, though fans are miffed about the 2D aspect.
I don't know what this is.
Prince of Persia. Be sure to
right.
check out Pal World. The trailer for the new game dropped, and it's Pokemon with blank
Pokemon with better.
guns. In an awkwardly barely car-related clip, Will Arnett voices blank as he beats up Anthony Mackie in a casino.
Sweet Tooth.
That is correct.
All
2
right.
points for Kenny.
I'll jump right to. I didn't know anyone was miffed about 2D Prince of Persia. I thought it looked awesome.
Well, I don't know. The articles I read said people were miffed about it, but then again, you know,
Interesting.
articles are opinionated. So what
Yeah.
you gonna do?
That's true.
You know, and admittedly, a little miffed about it. I mean, the 3D Prince of Persia was like, it was an open world, and that was okay, kind of thing. I almost liked the fact that it was like, I think back to there's all that Prince of Persia, like Sands of Time or whatever, and it was like cinematic, linear arenas.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I kind of like that. And I feel like that wouldn't have hurt to do.
So I never played Sands of Time, so that might be the problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought the Prince of Persia game looked like Dead Cells and Metroid Dread-y kind of mixed sort of thing, which looks awesome to me with like 2D.
Well, no, I'm not
fast-paced
saying
party.
it looked bad by any means. Like I agree that it actually does look pretty cool. I think the only thing is that I definitely have strong nostalgia feels for Sands of Time and the way that worked.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was like a really neat way of doing it because they would basically do a scene. You know what I mean? It would be like an arena scene for fighting, and then like a parkour scene kind of thing. Like they'd do like a series of scenes, and in a way, I guess that's probably old, maybe a little antiquated at this point. But I don't know. I guess that's what I was kind of imagining again. So, you know, it's not disappointment. It's just unexpected more than anything else.
Well, I have to admit that the only Prince of Persia I ever played was like the Sega Genesis 2D one. So I know there's a lot other things in the series that I've missed out on.
I remember Sands of Time being really fun. Did you play Sands of Time
Yeah,
at
that
all?
was a good one.
Yeah, it was really neat. And also it was like
All the wall runs and stuff.
yeah, and the rewinding death mechanic. I mean, that was just too fucking
Yeah.
cherry.
That and the,
Cherry.
It was kind of like a precursor for Assassin's Creed a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely had a lot of that going on. So Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be on 2 discs. How you like that?
Yeah, that's really interesting. I wonder. I was thinking back. I was like, man, it's been forever since we had 2 discs. But then I saw like IGN. I think GameScoop was pointing out that Red Dead was on 2 discs.
It was?
I think so.
Wow.
Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto 5 was on 2 disc when it was on Xbox 360.
That was Xbox 360. I mean, come on.
I know.
I really don't think Red Dead was on 2 discs. Maybe they were lying.
It makes
I
you
don't
wonder why they're not doing, you know, like 1 disc and then you download the rest of it
Yeah.
or something like that.
Because then you get everyone that is in rural communities that get all angry that they can't play their games without being on
Well,
the
that's fair. But
internet.
they still got to get updates anyways.
I wonder if there's 2 very distinct sections of the game. I wonder if that's what that means.
Maybe. Oh.
But I did see that Red 13 is playable now.
Ooh,
There we
that's
go.
fancy.
And
Sled Fang.
and Yuffie.
That's why I was living bricks.
I'm excited to see if we see Sid and Vincent as playable characters because that'd be awesome.
I bet not Sid. I think we get a Vincent preview.
Yeah?
That's what I'm going to throw out there.
Preview, but not playable, like put in your party.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah,
Yep. Okay.
it looks awesome. Though.
Cool.
Pal World, Pokemon with guns. Check it out. If that's cool to you. Man, I hate Will Arnett. Look, I don't hate Will Arnett like as a person or anything like that, but his characters that he plays and stuff annoys the shit. They always annoy the fuck out of me. I don't know what it is. Like it's just like that smarmy like attitude thing he seems to have like all the damn time that at this point, if I just hear his voice, it's enough to make me go, man, I don't like
Have you
this
seen
character.
the show he does where he has a celebrity come on and they do like a
Yes,
fake
and
detective?
I love that show.
That's a great show.
That
yeah.
show is hilarious. It's like totally goofy and off the walls, and it's all about breaking the entire fucking time. That's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for people to break, which is just incredible. That show is great. I don't dislike Will Arnett as a person,
Yeah.
but the character, like that character he draws from kind of thing more often
Yeah.
than he doesn't, annoys the piss out of me. And then we got Sweet Tooth. And so Sweet Tooth is going to annoy the piss out of me, and that's disappointing.
I don't think he generally annoys me, but yeah, that trailer didn't do much for
Is
me.
this a movie that or a new
Show.
It's a show. It's a TV show that's coming
yeah,
out.
so
Yeah.
Samoa Joe, the wrestler, is actually playing Sweet Tooth.
Is he really?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. So he's
Right.
voiced differently.
Yes,
He's voiced Will
yes.
Arnett, and well, I was hoping that wasn't Will. I was like, oh boy, poor fella. But that's Samoa Joe.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
incredible. Okay, all right.
Cool.
Well, that was the first round. Kenny got 2 points.
Nice.
Andy, feels like forever since we did that first round, but let's do the
Let's
second
do
round
it.
now.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Begin.
Data from research by PlayPulse has shown that as of 2023, the majority of Nintendo Switch gamers are blank.
Online.
Women. The creator of Getting Over It with Blank released a game trailer for Baby Steps, essentially a 3D quap that looks hysterical.
EA Play.
Bennett Foddy. Microsoft promised there would be no fully CGI blank during the showcase on Sunday.
Cutscenes.
Yeah, cutscenes, trailers, I'll allow it. On the heels of the Xbox showcase, Microsoft was fined $20 million for collecting information on blank illegally.
Blizzard.
Children.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, you hate to see it. I didn't even bother reading the article.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder.
We got some groomers in the video
There's a
game
little
industry.
Anyways, Microsoft, I guess I was looking for it the whole time because I wrote this news question and then we watched the Xbox showcase, and it was not CGI trailers. It was in-game footage generated trailers.
Right.
Or in-game engine trailers.
That's cool.
That's what they decided to do. So I dig that, and I appreciate that Xbox recognized or Microsoft recognized that those are just kind of boring and annoying in some ways because we get like nothing about the game in any way. Not that the solution they came up with really provided any more information on some games that they ended up showing off. There was some stuff that was very still confusing, like what the fuck is the actual game?
Yeah.
Fair.
I'd like to know like what the gameplay looks like in that Star Wars game because that actually looks very interesting.
Yeah, no idea. No,
And
but
I
it's an
think
open
there was-
world what?
Open world game. I don't know.
Cool.
Adventure. The Fable game showed like a second of the gameplay, which looked like old Fable, but it was mostly a cinematic-y thing, but pretty psyched for Fable.
Yep. Bennett Foddy was the only reason I brought that question up specifically because the game Getting Over It was called Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. That was the full title of the game. And he was the designer behind that. And now there's this game called Baby Steps that is basically like Quap. Do you remember Quap?
Yeah.
Quap was a very simple side-scrolling. You are a track runner or whatever, and QW, I think, controlled your elbows, and O and P controlled your knees.
Nice.
And you had to run.
It was
And
ridiculously hard.
ridiculously hard. Now there is a 3D game of Quap, basically, and they added in just like a whole bunch of stupid, funny conversations in it and everything, and you interact with
Andy,
people.
have you played Getting Over It?
No, I haven't.
It's like a perfect stream game because it's like it's a guy. It's,
Is that the one where you have to like
you're in a pot. You're a guy in a
and you're
pot.
with the stick?
Yep.
Yeah, with a
Yeah.
It's fucking
Pickaxe.
misery, basically, is
Yeah.
all that is.
Yeah, I've seen it many times.
Watching people speedrun it, though, is very, very impressive. They can get through the whole fucking game in like a minute and a half.
Yeah,
It's
they make it
crazy.
look easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Majority of Nintendo Switch gamers are women.
That's cool.
Turns out. Also, PlayPulse, when written out without capitalizing the second P, looks a lot like platypus.
I don't know what
So-
PlayPulse is. Oh, you don't either.
Fucking Google it.
That's very cool.
It's majority of women are playing mobile games. Now majority of women are also playing Switch games. And it's at like something between 45 and 47% are playing PlayStation and Xbox games. So the whole tired sentiment that it's like it's a boys game kind of thing is out the fucking window, man. We got a lot of ladies playing games.
Getting rid of all the gatekeepers and being all inclusive.
Fucking right. Of course the internet's mad about that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I wonder how they get that data though.
They asked all of them.
Platypus. From
You
Platypus.
didn't get that phone call? Well, Kenny, with 2 points, congratulations, bud. You are the winner of the news game.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Way
it.
to go, Kenny! Man, you smoked me on this one. 2 points.
It's true. He did kick your ass.
2 whole
That's
points
true.
ahead of me.
You know what else will kick your ass? This.
You're listening to the best video game trivia podcast on the internet, so why not check out their super sponsor, me, the Game Essayist. On my YouTube channel, I critique, theorize, and elaborate on all the major releases. If you want to know how the Snake Eater remake could be improved, or where Zelda could go from here, then head on over to the Game Essayist on YouTube. If you want to find it, then go f***ing Google it. I didn't forget Tim.
Hey, all you listeners at home. Hey, Andy.
Oh, hey!
Hey, Kenny.
Hello.
I have a question for everybody.
I'm waiting.
Lay it on me.
How old were you when you got your first boner?
Leet Gamer time!
On a weekly basis, we strive to prove our superior gaming intellect. One of us will try to outsmart the rest with our own unique brand of gaming trivia. This week, it's me, Tim, who shall present the categories and questions, and my co-hosts will bravely attempt to match wits. Here are the categories. You gentlemen ready?
I am.
You're going to want to write these down if you haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
I've got 3 categories here, 2 new ones, 1 classic. Put a take on the classic.
All right.
First one I got is graphic novelties. The next one is Odd Man Out.
I know that one.
Yeah, but this is a tough Odd Man Out, but we'll enjoy it anyways. And the last one, tropes.
Tropes.
Yeah, do you remember that question I submitted to Gamers Week a couple weeks ago? I was like, what is a noob bridge?
Yes,
That got me thinking. I was like, I should look up some more tropes and I should make a game out of it. So it's definitely one of my Leet categories for today.
Awesome.
Did you hear the 3 categories, Andy?
I got it. It's
Okay.
graphic novelties, Odd Man Out, and tropes.
All right.
Yeah.
Since Kenny went first in the news game, Andy, why don't you choose the category first? Which one would you like to try?
Graphic novelties.
Graphic novelties. I'm going to give you some random clues. You have to name the graphics setting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep. Yeah, no, this sounds bad, doesn't it?
I don't know. I got to hear it.
You're going to love it. Okay. I'll just go ahead and give this first one as an example. I know which setting Bruce Banner keeps at maximum. I can barely make out what's on the screen. Too bright.
Gamma.
That's right.
Oh,
See?
nice.
See,
Okay.
it's not that bad, is it?
Bruce Banner.
I'll give you the point anyways
Gamma
because you got it.
radiation.
All
That's
right.
a clever category.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So you got it.
Thank you.
All right.
Cancer.
All right. I'll try tropes.
Tropes.
Yeah.
All right, so I got this whole description here. I'm going to read off some titles of video game tropes as defined by tvtropes.org. If you guys have not gone to that website, you should. You can just get lost in a rabbit hole on that one like crazy. So anyways, I'm going to give you some titles, and you give me the best approximation of what you think that trope means. So it's like a title, right, for the trope.
Okay.
I'll be generous with this one. Some of them are right on the nose. Some of them are kind of interpretive wordplay, so it kind of requires thinking about it a little bit. But I think you guys can come up with stuff. For people that aren't familiar with tropes are plot conventions or devices, things that are typical in media, like the term red herring. Like a red herring in something would be a trope would be considered a type of trope in a show. Okay.
There are people that don't know what trope means.
What's that?
Do you think there are actually people who don't know what trope means?
Do you think you are condescending to them right now?
No,
and
I'm
they're our
asking.
listeners, and now they're not going to listen to our fucking show
I'm
anymore?
literally
Kenny?
asking you
Be
if you
kinder.
think that's true.
Probably.
There's plenty of people out there that don't know what it means.
These are worth 2 points each, or you can ask for examples of games that use those tropes at the cost of a point. Okay, so there's no panic moding in this one. I will bring up tvtropes.org right now so I can Google things, or I can trople things.
So worth 2 points, but you can get another clue to get
Basically, yeah, I can give you like kind of examples, not only the games that they're in, but when you might see an example of that sort of thing. Something that's kind of vague enough that's worth a point still.
Cool.
All right. So here's an example. There's one of the titles is Songs in the Key of Panic.
Songs
Is a trope.
in the key of panic.
This is a little bit of a tougher one to start off, but it's an example, and it's the tendency for music to ramp up when certain events happen in games.
Oh.
Okay? Songs in the Key of Panic. That's not just like game specific, but yeah. All right? That's a trope.
That's like that. That's people call it that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, no, people don't call it that. It's how TV Tropes has kind of like labeled stuff. And so they'll have like a whole bunch of examples. On every page in TV Tropes, you can bring up one of these titles and it'll show you examples from all different types of media of that trope happening.
All right.
Okay.
Let's try it.
All right. So, okay. All right. We'll start with an easy one. Mercy mode.
Mercy mode would just be like a chicken hat mode, like an easy mode in a game.
Pretty much. When you die a bunch of times and the game
Yeah,
offers you an
exactly.
easy
Nice.
mode. Yeah. Yep. So there we go.
Very nice.
All right, Andy, which one do you want?
We'll do Odd Man Out.
Odd Man Out. This is the tough one. I'm going to give you 3 expansions in different games or DLCs in different games. One of them isn't real. You have to name it. Okay?
Okay.
We're going to start with American Truck Simulator.
Perfect.
Steampunk Paint Jobs. Goodyear Tires Pack. Alaska.
I'm going to do Goodyear tires.
Afraid not. No, it's Alaska.
I was between Alaska and the Goodyears.
Yeah.
I was like, well, maybe they didn't get the brand.
They've done a bunch of different states, though, in fairness. But Arizona was the most recent one. They haven't ventured all the way up north yet, though.
Oh, fair.
I'll try one of those. Odd man out.
Okay. Sims 4.
Okay.
Strangerville. Carnival Streetwear. Sea Captain Stuff.
Thinking either Strangerville or Sea Captain. I'm going to go Strangerville.
You smoke too? No, that's wrong.
Damn it.
It was Sea Captain stuff.
It's Sea Captain Stuff. That's right. That's not real. He's like, I own all of them. By the way, if you were to buy every Sims DLC, I'm pretty sure it's about $900.
Just
Wow.
about,
Yeah, there's a lot, isn't there?
It's quite expensive.
They have it so you can build your own bundle deals.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's kind of neat, actually. I appreciate that a little bit.
Is there a bundle of absolutely everything for like $900?
If you go straight up, just like buy all, on Steam, it's like $900, $850, $900 somewhere in there.
If you buy it through EA, they do a bundle thing where it's like you buy an expansion, or maybe it's like expansion, like a small expansion, whatever they call those.
Oh yeah, like packs.
And then they get like the stuff pack. And
Okay.
you get 3 things for like $40. or
Okay, all right. Well, that's okay.
something. That's a thing.
Who's up?
Andy.
I'm gonna do graphic novelties.
We're tied 1-1 right now. Graphic novelties. All right. I'm against early 2000s TV shows created by J.J. Abrams starring Jennifer Garner as a spy.
Okay.
I'm against it.
I know what it is.
I know the show.
I'm against it.
You're against Alias, but I don't know.
So what does that mean you are?
Come on. You can do it.
What settings and graphic settings has the word alias in it?
Come on. You're a PC gamer. You know this one. If you're against something, you are.
4.
No, if you're against
if you're
it.
against something, you are.
Oh my god. Anti-Alias.
There you go.
Anti-aliasing. You got it. We're getting the marbles.
I swear, sometimes I come on the show, I'm like, guys, I just go stupid completely.
Anti-aliasing.
Anti-aliasing is the answer on that one. All right, Kenny, which one do you want?
That's a good question. Tropes.
Tropes. All right. Stalactite Spite.
Oh, I'm going to spend the point to get examples because I have no idea what this is.
Okay. All right. The Acme sign in Duke Nukem. Aladdin has quite a bit of these. Hollow Knight.
And tell me the name again.
Stalactite Spite.
Stalactite Spite. There's a sign, and it's an Aladdin. Is it like sponsorship things?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm going to let this one be stealable, though. Andy, you want to try out what you think Stalactite Spite is?
My thought was like rocks and spikes that fall from the sky and hurt you.
Right.
Oh,
They happen to happen
wow.
like right when you go underneath them. Inanimate objects that happen to fall right when you're underneath them.
should've
That's
known that.
stalactite spite.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay, 1 point.
Yep, that's a
1
point for you, buddy.
Yeah, that was
well
good.
done. Oh, Andy taking a commanding lead 3-1 versus
Wow, okay.
Candy. Okay. All right. Andy, which one you want, buddy?
Let's do odd man out again.
Odd man out again. Over the tough ones. I like it. Okay.
Well, it's tough, but it's 1 out of 3 chance. So it's not that
Crusader
bad.
Kings 2.
Love that game.
Horse Lords. Sons of Muhammad. Legacy of Rome.
Horse Lords. No, hold on. Legacies of Rome. That's the final answer.
It's Sons of Muhammad. The original, Sons of Abraham.
Oh, gotcha.
A little clever thing I did there. That would have been one of those things where Kenny would be like, this is a thing Tim does. You're absolutely right. That was a thing I did.
I figured it out.
Kenny, which one would you like, buddy?
Graphic novelties.
Graphic novelties. I'll say it right now. In 2024, I'm going to quit smoking, spend more time with my family, and increase the number of pixels on my screen.
Resolution.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Nice. Amazing. That's a great one.
This is unfortunately one of those categories I'm only going to be able to do once. So,
That's good, though.
so enjoy it while it lasts. Which one do you want, Andy?
I'll go to tropes.
Tropes. We're going back to tropes. Down the screen. All right. Okay. Ratchet scrolling.
Ratchet scrolling.
Ratchet scrolling.
Okay, let me think about this. I have an idea. I think I should go for the 2 points on it.
Okay.
I'm thinking ratchet scrolling is the way, like the text scrolls up, like it just like basically, you know, you have a block of text, you hit the next one, and then it brings up a whole nother line of text and scrolls that way. Is that correct?
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
Kenny, you want to give this one a shot?
I guess I'll take the. Can I take the hints on stealing?
Sure,
it?
why the
Yeah,
hell
okay.
not?
Why not?
A very popular game that does the Super Mario Bros. Ratchet scrolling.
Ratchet scrolling. I guess it has something to do with scrolling across the screen. What would you scroll through in Mario?
Ratchet scrolling.
Ratchet.
You're ratcheting.
Ratchet.
I'll just give you the only hint of how do ratchets work.
You turn a ratchet. I don't know. I give up.
But when you try to turn a ratchet back, you can't, right? So that's the idea. Ratchet scrolling is a screen that goes with you, but you cannot go back on it. It's ratchet
okay.
scrolling.
Okay.
Ratchet
Damn.
scrolling. Yeah.
Look at
thought
us
of that.
learning stuff.
I'm telling you guys, I'll be your walking, talking TV tropes guy for
I was
like
like
the rest of your
picturing
days.
moving forward and scrolling through a level, but I'm thinking of what it could possibly be. If I only would have thought of trying to go backwards, I would have got the answer.
Sometimes you just got to look back
Indeed.
to get the answers.
Kenny, which one would you like for your turn, bud?
Graphic novelty.
Graphic novelties. Fun fact, did you know that Justin, JC, Joey, Chris, and Lance went too far down the alphabet when they initially put their band together?
V-Sync.
That is correct.
Nice.
Amazing.
Vertical sync is what that means, and it matches your frame rate to your monitor's refresh rate.
Nerd alert!
Whoa.
Oh, fuck, I can't believe I did that when I actually think I have that.
Nerd alert!
Nice.
Nice. I'm going to go with tropes.
Tropes. Tougher one. That one attack.
I have like two theories on this right now. It's either going to be like that one attack that's like your final hit, like a finishing move, or that one attack as in like the one you fucking button smash over and over again. I'll go ahead and take the hint.
All right. I'll tell you one hint. It's not something you do. All right. And I'll give you a couple of game hints. Maybe a game hint or two here. Let's see here. Millennia.
So is it the sense of that one attack that a boss does to you that basically insta-kills you?
Yep.
Ah,
that's it.
nice.
That's
Perfect.
that one attack. Well done, Andy.
Amazing.
All right. Andy
sense.
just took back the lead 4-3.
Nice.
Keeping it tight.
We're heading back to Kenny.
I'll do Odd Man Out.
Odd Man Out. Payday 2. Black Cat Heist. John Wick Weapon Pack. Shadow Ops Pack.
This is a total guess. John Wick Weapon Pack.
Shadow Ops
Damn
Pack.
I was thinking John Wick too.
Yeah.
I thought Tim might have thought that was clever to throw in there, but
Yeah, it was.
was.
Fooled you.
it was so clever that the developers did it.
Nice.
Which one do you want to do, Andy?
I'll do graphic novels.
Graphic novelties. I got a few more of these. Will someone please tell me how many paces till I get to turn around and shoot?
How many paces till I have to turn around and shoot?
Till I get to turn around and shoot? Yeah.
I want to say it's something with strafing, but I can't pinpoint it in my hip brain. I don't know. I'm
All
blanking.
right. Kenny, you want to give it a shot?
I don't think I know this either. How many paces?
Will someone please tell me how many paces till I get to turn and shoot?
Turn and shoot. I don't know. FOV. I don't know.
Draw distance.
Oh, draw. Yeah. Oh, yes. That makes
That's a good
sense.
one. That's a good one.
Damn it. I was thinking LOD
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know
Just
why.
need
I
to, like
didn't think.
sit and really think of those.
Yeah.
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 That's a good one.
All right. Kenny,
Is
which
there
one do you
another
want?
one of those graphic novels?
Yeah, I got 3 more.
Let's do it.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't sit still when I hear song 2. Got to get up and go.
Motion blur.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nice. Way to tie it up.
It is tied up 4-4.
Nice.
I'll go
Andy,
back
which
to
one?
tropes.
Tropes. All right. Beefgate.
A beef gate. Mm-hmm. I want to say, okay, here's what I'm thinking. It's like a way of, I'm trying to like example. My brain's saying like a God of War example of like you walk into a room and then you got a bunch of fucking dudes to fight, and then once you beat them, the gate opens. Is kind of what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm going to go
You're
with.
close, and I'm going to give you a chance to kind of rectify here.
Okay.
Beef is you're on the right path, but I want beef to be defined a little bit better. What do they mean by beef in that scenario?
Well, I'm thinking beef is like the monster you have to defeat
Beefy.
before you get to progress through the next level.
I'm going to give it to you. Because generally it's when a game prevents you from going to a place out of order by putting big tough enemies in the way.
Okay.
All right. So that's about where we're going with this one. I think we'll give you a 1.5 for that one. You like it?
I like a 1.5.
All right, 1.5. All right.
Let's do another trope.
All right, here goes a trope. Disc 1 nuke.
Disc 1 nuke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would think this has to do with games that have 2 discs. And
Think that.
Disc 1 nuke. I'm going to take the hints.
All right. Oh, here's a good one.
Yeah.
One that you told me about. It's that sword you pull off that dragon in Dark Souls or whatever.
Oh. So, okay, this must be an early game item you can get that makes you OP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Nice.
Generally, it's
Amazing.
considered one that's that you can get through like a glitch or exploit.
Right,
That's
okay.
like more late game kind of thing.
Right. That's kind of what the Dark Souls is. But,
yeah.
I mean, if you buy enough arrows, you just sit there and fire them for like 10 minutes straight.
Right. Right. I consider that an exploit.
Yeah.
It seems exploity.
You shoot
Yeah.
the dragon's
Yeah.
tail, and his tail falls off. So.
Andy.
I'll do odd man out.
Odd man out. Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. City skylines.
Okay, let's do it.
Green cities. Seaports. K-pop radio station.
Oh, God. Okay, we know K-pop radio station has to be in there because they love the K-pop.
Who don't?
I know. Monster X, boys. Come on. BTS. Yeah. Sorry, K-pop radio. I'm going to say that's in there. I'm debating between Green or Seaport. I'm going to go with K-pop radio is no, sorry. I'm going to go with C. I'm going to go with the Seaport.
That is absolutely correct. Good change,
God.
buddy.
Amazing.
All
Nice.
right. 6.5 points for Andy,
Oh, my
5
God.
for Kenny. We're going back to Kenny.
I was about to say, after all that, you're going to pick the K-pop one. They got to have the K-pop one.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, graphically, they probably weren't built to like do all the water and bullshit. So they're
Yeah.
just like, okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Is
fair.
anything gone, or we still have everything?
Oh, we still have everything, man.
All right. Graphic novel.
I made some beefy categories.
Nice.
All right.
You got a beefgate.
I got 2 more of these. Good Lord, I can barely make out the ninja from Final Fantasy VI from here. How far away do you think he is?
Oh, no. I don't know the person's name. How far away do you think he is? Well, that was already draw distance. We did a far away. LOD, maybe? I guess LOD. I don't know.
Yeah, shadow distance.
Oh.
Shadow distance. Ryan probably would have gotten that one.
Yeah.
Shadows, the ninja from Final Fantasy VI.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't have
Yarp.
got it.
What do you think?
You wouldn't have
Andy?
known that?
No, I wouldn't have
Oh,
got
good,
that.
That's
because
fair.
you didn't give
Fair.
you a chance to steal it.
I had no clue. I was thinking like field of view is what I was thinking.
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
I'll do odd man out again.
Odd man
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Okay. Got 2 more of these. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Thieves Horde. Band of Bastards. A Woman's Lot.
Right now, my brain's saying woman's lot
Yeah.
because I'm like, game's probably a little sexist.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never played it. I played the other ones. What was the other 2? Sorry, I know it's
Thieves
Bastards.
Horde. Band of Bastards.
I'm gonna do Thieves Horde.
That is correct. Damn, Andy.
Amazing.
Killing it.
Killing it, dude. Yeah, for real. 7.5 points for Andy, 5 for Kenny. We're back to Kenny.
Do the tropes. You might get 2.
Yeah, tropes.
All right. Here's your chance on tropes. Meaningless lives.
Meaningless lives. I'm going to say that's in a game where when you lose all your lives, it doesn't matter because it just gives them back to you. Gives
No.
you a resets. Damn
That
it.
is incorrect. Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna just go with a random guess too here. Meaningless lives are basically like if you ever play League of Legends, you got the little minions that walk out and you just sit there and smash them, and they don't matter to you. That's meaningless lives.
I like that. No. Meaningless lives is when a game gives you so many fucking extra lives that they become meaningless because you don't really
Oh,
need
okay.
them. Yeah.
Oh.
Meaningless lives.
You're closer.
Yeah.
You were closer, Kenny. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Andy.
Half point for Kenny.
Nope.
Okay.
Just because he said lives in the right way? No.
Not happening. I'll do graphic novelties.
Graphic novelties. I think this is my last one. Okay. Oh, someone is drawing an outline of me. Deborah.
Oh, I know this.
It's Ray something. I want to say Ray's. I want to say casting, but that's not the.
You know it. It's in all the,
It's
marketing
kind of,
for the-
marketing like crazy on
I
this
know,
thing.
I know,
and
but I don't watch it.
those NVIDIA cards.
Damn, I don't know what I'm talking about.
drawing an outline of me.
Race curling, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Kenny. Go ahead and take it.
Ray tracing.
Ray tracing.
Son of a bitch. All right.
My brother's tall.
brother's tall.
Odd man out.
All right, last one on Odd Man Out. XCOM 2.
Oh, I know some of these.
Alien Hunters. Lion's Pride. Resistance Warrior.
Lion's Pride.
Correct.
Yes.
Amazing.
Kenny's only 0.5 points behind you, buddy.
Wow.
I'm glad you didn't give him the half point. No.
I've got a couple more in tropes, so
Let's
here we
do
go.
it. Troping.
Boy, that's a tough one. Here we go. Ascended Glitch.
I'm going to take the hints on this one.
Okay. This one's a little bit more meta in its creation. An Ascended Glitch is actually even kind of hard to define because a lot of the stuff happens. Here's a hint. A lot of the stuff happens before the game is released. That's a good hint.
Yeah, I think I might know what it is.
For instance, here's in Mortal Kombat, Baraka's Whirling Dervish.
I'll just go with it because I don't know anything else that I can keep my brain off. Because Ascending Glitch, I assume it's like basically like you do a jump, but you keep just going up. And you don't get, there's no gravity to bring you back down.
No, I'm afraid not. Nah, that really doesn't really define what I'm going for here.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's a glitch in the game that during development was something that was an accident that turned into an actual mechanic.
Yep, that's exactly
Yeah.
right. Yeah, an Ascended Glitch is something that was an
Amazing.
accident that ends up becoming a mechanic. So, for example, in Devil May Cry, when they punch somebody up into the air and they float up in the air and they can jump up and attack them kind of thing, that was actually from an Ascended Glitch,
Really?
basically, where while you were fighting, the enemy would go up and then Dante or whatever would go up with them and keep on
Wow.
attacking.
Oh,
And they
that's
decided,
crazy.
hey, that looks really fucking cool. We should do that.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yep, so that's an Ascended Glitch.
Fun fact, too.
All right, Kenny got a point there, and it's now beating Andy by
By
0.5. And Kenny's turn. All right, buddy. So here's I got two more of these left.
All right.
Rise to the challenge.
I'm going to say that is when. Fine, give me the hint.
All right, Rise to the challenge. Let's see here. I know that I've seen Rise to the challenge in Ori. I've definitely seen Rise to the challenge in Ori. It's definitely a platforming mechanic.
It's a platform mechanic.
Yeah,
Okay.
have that.
I'm going to say it's in a platformer when there's something up high that you can't reach, but you do a glitch to get there anyway.
No.
Oh. That was a good
Andy,
guess.
can you get this point? No, what?
Rising to the challenge, I just keep thinking like as you jump and jump and jump, eventually you kind of like if you jump to a certain spot, you end up fighting the boss. And
No, I'm sorry. No, an advancing wall of doom is coming from the bottom, so you have to keep on rising.
Oh, right.
Like lava is like rising, or the room is collapsing,
They do
or
that in
whatever.
Mario's too,
yeah,
I
so
think.
rise to the challenge. Yep.
reverse Battletoads.
So this is the last one.
That's right.
And
Last
it's
one. It's coming to Andy.
So you might as well just take the hint immediately because you can win if you get
That's true. It only takes 1 point for Andy to win this. Oh my
Maybe
God,
I
it's a
wanna
bad burner.
oh boy.
it. Damn.
Yeah. Super Title 64 Advance.
I'll take the hint, please.
Okay. Okay. I'll just give you some game examples on this
Title.
one.
Super Title 64
Advance.
game, 64 Advance.
Super Title 64 Advance. I'll just give you some game examples that I can think of.
I have an idea, but I'm scared.
Super Mario 64, Super Mario Bros, Mario Brothers Advance.
Okay. So it's a game that is like the title includes what console it's
That
on.
is exactly right. Oh my God. Amazing. Congratulations, Andy. You won by
And you get the
man.
feud theme song because my buttons are different.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I finally won Leet Gamer. What a proud moment for me.
I'm so proud of you,
That was
man.
well fought.
Yeah,
that was, really
was
good.
amazing. That was a great back and forth between you two. And I do love the tropes category, and that is an infinite receptacle of things to pull from. So
That'd be great.
Expect more of those in the future. I hope you enjoy graphic novelties because that's done.
Oh, I love that one,
And Odd Man Out,
It worked out pretty well. It was kind of odd. It was kind of out.
Yeah, that's right.
No more Ray Romano impressions.
why not?
Oh, God, he did it.
Oh, gentlemen, we were all upstairs and we watched the Starfield showcase following the Xbox reveal thingy doodle dogger.
Yeah, it's time to talk about Starfield or what we have seen so far. So what I have gotten from this direct.
We should probably clarify here real quick. Is that Kenny and I in particular, and I think you're actually a pretty big fan of Bethesda stuff, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan was never much of a fan, but, he's deep sea fishing, so fuck him.
Yeah, we have loved all the first party or the first, the Bethesda Studios titles. So
yeah, Fallout, and its iterations and everything, and
Elder Scrolls.
and Elder Scrolls. This is some good
Wolfenstein.
games. So Starfield should be big news for those Bethesda folks. So we watched and we wanted to have a little segment about it.
it looks like a Bethesda game.
It sure fucking does.
And that's
It looks like a game by a bunch of different studios.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be on the nose on that one, I think there's a lot of No Man's Sky in there.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Boy, there's a lot of No Man's Sky. What do you think of that?
Here's my biggest concern with this whole game. How many hours am I going to go exploring? Because Fallout itself is like, I spend all my time doing side quests and exploring. And then Skyrim, that's all I did. Like, I just never stopped exploring the worlds. And now you're going to give me like over 1,000 of them. And I'm not going to know how to handle my time.
I was hoping they would go further into the procedural generated stuff, and I don't think they talked about it too much. So I'm interested to see how that works. But yeah,
just by you saying that,
yeah,
just makes me think of No Man's Sky and how much I did not see of that game, which I guess is kind of the point because they had, I don't know, 6 quadrillion, quintillion planets or whatever. But that's not what I mean. If I go to any given planet in No Man's Sky, I want to go to 3 spots on it, and then I'm ready to leave that planet. You know what I mean? So I want to know, and I'm curious what Starfield is going to be doing with these 1,000 systems that they have. I saw that, I thought it was interesting that they said, we're going to procedurally generate and procedurally insert missions and quests into those
weird,
things.
right? Yeah.
So that part might be kind of cool, you know what I mean? But I got to imagine that a lot of those quests in general are so generalized that they could just throw them on any planet that you go into kind of thing. I need you to go kill 10 of these dudes. I mean, they even had a guy that said that in the trailer kind of thing. So that could be thrown in anywhere. So what kind of cool, unique shit are you going to put on these planets? Ones that maybe are specific to a planet that I'm going to see. So, I mean, I get what they're going for, but I'm worried about it.
It's like they said if you and your friend go to the same planet, you might have different experiences. So I might land somewhere and get a different kind of quest and a different thing to do on that planet than you do.
Yeah.
But the question is, are they going to be interesting stories?
Right. That's exactly my...
Like, in my head, I'm thinking, I actually really like No Man's Sky. I got into it a couple of years after the launch, after a lot of updates happened, and it became good. And I got pretty hooked on it.
Was it the exploration that you liked?
I like exploring, and I actually got into mining resources and building them up to build a base and make it look all cool. And you can build vehicles that traverse across the things and the ship and all that. I like the idea of that stuff mixed into a Bethesda game, which sounds cool to me because I like all that stuff. On the other hand, the other half of this is that it just, other than that, it does just look like a Bethesda game as far as the RPG systems and the nothing from the Bethesda, what you know of Bethesda gameplay looks very elevated to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. I think that's my gripe right now is that what they want me to get hyped about in this game is stuff that's been done in other games, and something that I got so hyped about Fallout 4 was the stuff I had never seen before. You know what I mean? It was the things like the like in this trailer, for example, they just kind of glanced over. Oh yeah, you can mod all your weapons. We remember how fucking cool that was and how exciting that was when Fallout 4 was announced, and actually doing it actually paid off. It was kind of pretty fucking fun to actually upgrade your weapons. It became like a cool mechanic in the game.
That's just a thing. Like I'm saying that like they did, and now you can expect it in their games. Probably, I would think it's probably going to be very deep, like Fallout's. I just don't think they spent a lot of time on it because it's like. You know we can do this, so we're doing it again. Right. I think, yeah.
And Fallout Shelter that came out along with it. Oh, and a watch.
And a watch.
A watch.
We have a watch. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I was just kind of because they're big reveals about the things that they were super excited about and everything are things that games have done already.
Yeah.
I think. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think like part of it too, though, is like the other side I looked at. Kind of you're saying like there's multiple studios in this. Is the cool thing is it sounds like they took the people that normally work on Skyrim and brought them over. They brought out the people that work on Fallout and brought them over. And like all of Bethesda has been working on this single game since Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls came out. They're like, we're all just going to pool our resources and make the biggest Bethesda game we've ever put out.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be a really cool moment.
Okay.
I'm not excited about base building, and I'm okay with crafting. I did like their mechanics that they showed about like how you level and that you unlock an ability, and then the more you use that ability or accomplish the goals of that, you rank it up. I thought that was really cool.
That's pretty neat. I do like that. The challenges or whatever.
And the perk stuff about like you have a biggest fan. I wonder how deep that goes. Like, or if that's just like one of maybe like
I'm curious
a couple
too.
things.
I, at this point, like I hate to be pessimistic about this kind of thing, but after like the burn of Cyberpunk kind of thing, like you can start as a street punk or whatever. Exactly. And you're like, you're that for 8 seconds and then the game pushes you.
Because of that thing about the fan and like it changes your kind of experience in the game. If there's like 20 of those things, that'd be pretty cool. And that like drastically change your kind of the way you customize your own character, and there's cool perks that only happen to you, the way you build your character.
Yeah.
Like I kind of think that like maybe the fan thing is just one of maybe a couple that
right.
But
that makes me think like when it comes to scale, for example, like if you are a chef or whatever that fucking perk was that they showed off that you're cooking
your original job title or whatever.
Right. If they put that 100 times in New Vegas, for example, in a game that's the size of New Vegas, you'll see it often. And you'll go, oh, fuck yeah, dude, I'm a chef and I get this benefit of it. Now we got 1,000 planets with, umpteen million colonies or whatever that are on these different planets or whatever. How often is this going to show up?
Well, here's the thing that I was thinking. I like the way I understood it, that we were talking about it like a year ago when they kind of went into it a bit, was like, there is a main game with handcrafted planets as well that is huge already. And then there's a bunch of procedurally generated stuff. Okay. So, which is
Mass Effect-y.
Yeah. So if you're like off doing the main quest and on the main, I would think that a lot of those things come into play more when you're on the handcrafted places.
Yeah.
And if you're off to the side, just run around your ship and you see like a procedurally generated planet and want some resources, you can go do it and maybe run into a cool little quest there. I think that's the way it's designed to work. I hope. I don't know. I like as far as like there's still a giant world that's of handcrafted stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Of course, I'm still trying to get over the initial boundary for me of it being a sci-fi thing, and I'm probably sound like a broken record at this point. But this is the part that's been the hardest part for me to deal with, though, is because I've needed something that just makes it more than just a sci-fi game, more than just a sci-fi Bethesda game, And so there's been the space combat actually. I think looks like it could be fun to start. I think that spaceship, customization stuff is neat, but still feels kind of like a novelty. So I want to know what about this game isn't going to feel like a novelty, over previous games or games that have already come out that I've already tried. And I went, okay, all right, I get it. I get what you're going for here. They showed out that you can put decorations all over your place. Okay. Is this Animal Crossing type decorations? Can I actually do anything with them? Are there going to be fun things to interact with when I do build these things if I go through all this effort? Or is it just going to be like a cool thing to look at, stuff like that?
I don't know if I've told you, Andy, but I got way into the settlement building in Fallout, so I am definitely going to make a big space base.
I don't know if I told you, but I downloaded a mod so that all the settlements would get built for me so I wouldn't have to fucking
the way
do
to
it.
do it.
Yeah.
But I did 2 gigantic ones before I even had a PC when I was playing on PS4, and I had to loot every coffee cup and piece of little plastic and thing to do it. So.
And I do have that to look forward to. I do appreciate that the modding community will probably be wide fucking open, and I do appreciate that it's going to be on Game Pass. So even if I don't like it all that much, it'll be no harm, no foul. But yeah, at the same time, I want to like this game, and I want to get into it, and I want to give it like the best chance I possibly can.
Yeah,
I need to see the zinger that I haven't seen yet. So hopefully I'll see that when the game actually comes out.
I don't know if there's going to be one zinger in particular, but I think if it's like I don't know if it's like a Bethesda RPG that's deep in the way like a New Vegas or Fallout 3 is, as far as like choices mattering and having your own personal story that can change a lot of different ways.
Good Lord, what if they do that? What if they do that? What if they really latch on to that whole like you can be a piece of shit? They didn't really talk about it as that being an option.
They said you
kind
could
of
be
thing.
a pirate and just fucking start robbing people.
Yeah, is it going to have any effect on like the overall gameplay?
Like when you
kind
show
of
up in a
thing?
city, do people like scour and
Right?
run away from you because they know you're going to rob them?
This is what I'm thinking about, like Fable, man. Fable fucking killed it. You go evil and you knew it. Every place you walked into was like, oh, chicken chaser, and they ran away as fast as they could because they were terrified of you. I would love that. Like if you were a pirate and showed up in zones and pirates didn't rob you because you were the fucking king of pirates, because that's what that game included in it. Yeah, that's what I want.
Well, you can take an evil path in like a Fallout.
Yeah.
So it's probably like that. It's probably not like people run away from you in the
Don't
town,
ruin my dream.
I don't know, though. Who knows?
Yeah, Fallout 4 kind of eliminated any like hopes of that kind of thing in the future. And Fallout 76, of course, didn't even have anything close to that, So I guess we'll see. The defining storyline kind of thing was really important to me in those older Fallout games, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas in particular. I really liked that what the decisions you made had such a big, profound effect on your interactions with the world around you, just at large, and even like certain skills that you chose weren't just like conversation options kind of thing. They could really turn the tides of things and change interactions that you had overall. So, I don't know. That's
one thing I did notice was how many tropes we had in that game of like, well, we got space cowboys, we got pirates, we got this.
so many space cowboys.
There's like so many tropes in it already.
I don't really like the UI over the enemies. I just don't like the way it looks very much.
I imagine you'll be able to turn it off.
I hope so.
Or, mods will come out for it. And I got to go back to that, because that matters. You know what I mean? There's going to be hella mods for this game. And hopefully, at least the game gives us a good enough platform that the modding community can grab a hold of it and say, like,
one of every space cowboy turn in Macho Man Randy Savage, just like the Death Claws. That'd be so good. I do think that's going to be a crazy addition to the game. I definitely got to get it on PC. Every time I've gotten a Bethesda game up until last year has been on Xbox. So
there's your problem
I don't
right
have
there.
any fucking mods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the modding community that they put on there or whatever is cool. It has like a bunch of stuff, but if you really wanted to be granular about it and everything.
We got to get it on PC this time.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. I mean, it's just made for a better experience for me, just overall.
Game Pass on PC, it works.
That's true. And yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyways, overall, I don't feel excited, I think is my conclusion on that one. I feel like I'll play it, but I'm not going in there ready to say like this is going to suck away, all of my hours as I play this game.
I am excited in the sense that it's a new Bethesda game, and I know I'm going to like it. I don't know if I'm going to love it in a way that's like they're elevating anything above, far above what Bethesda has done in the past. If they don't, and it's, that's fine. I'm still going to like it because it's a fucking Bethesda game. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Yeah.
I think for me, I'm definitely excited about it because it is, like, I do love Bethesda a lot. it's just like, to me, like anymore with games, it's such a time commitment to play something like that.
Yeah.
And like I said, with me and side quests and things like that, I get so lost, and like all of a sudden I've gone a whole week of, being the trope video gamer kid where it's like I haven't showered in a week and eaten, potato chips. But overall, so that's like, I just think the game looks really cool. There's just something about it where it just seems very generic still, and I want there to be just that extra level. And I was even thinking about this. I was like, one of the old wrestling games used to be where if you created a wrestler, all of a sudden your friends would end up having it on their game.
Right.
And I was like, that'd be so cool with the spaceship thing. If all of a sudden, like, some of the pirates you encounter are your actual friends' ships.
Yeah.
Like, granted they're controlled by the PC.
Yeah. But could we go deeper?
But it could be cool just to see, like, oh, my friend's fucking transformer that they built is in my game fucking me up.
Yeah. It's so funny. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, okay, if I were to play Outer Worlds and No Man's Sky in the same evening, what else will I get by playing Starfield instead?
Yeah.
That's true.
And they showed off like the perk of being a zealot or whatever. Like you run into the zealots and
church.
They'll let you pass. That's it. Cool.
Yeah.
This game is clearly going to spend a lot of time giving you armaments to take on things and encourage you to do space battles and everything. So how often am I going to come across these zealots that's going to make me go, oh man, I'm really glad I chose that perk. Like that makes everything more fun for me.
Maybe you get to go to church and get blessed and all that other fun stuff. Yeah.
That's the thing. I think a lot of the things they showed are things we've seen and some tropes. It's just a question of how deep some of those things go. It could be really cool, but I don't know yet. I guess we'll see. So that's our enthusiastic review of this.
I'm getting it.
You're getting.
I mean, we're all getting it. It's on Game Pass. Hey,
by virtue of the fact that I'm in the middle of paying for it already.
There has been a bunch of more games announced this week and shown at.
Can I bitch real quick?
Thing. Yeah. What's up?
I'm done with Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
I haven't finished it, and I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I'm bored. I'm bored with Tears of the Kingdom. You know why?
I beat it.
Same fucking reason I'm worried about Starfield. It's too big. It's got too much shit that I don't care about in it. Like, they're trying so hard to make these big, wide open, go explore, go find all the cool things, and it's just like, you're repeating too much shit. You're making me do the same thing too much to enjoy doing this. And now here's the example I'm going to use, okay? I didn't do the item glitch thing that people got all hyped about, right? Apparently I should have. And I should have gotten 9999 of the Zonite things, but I didn't, okay? And now I have to go underground anytime I want to build something, okay? Because I've got to go down there, like use the auto builder kind of thing, or I've got to come across like platforms, or I got to fucking fly up to places, which means I have to grab these energy things from these things over here. I've got to do farming in order to enjoy basic mechanics of this game, okay? So
I never duped any Zonite pieces, so I don't know.
Well, for the sheer fact that like the game's telling me to explore, and then it's not giving me the resources that I need to explore without exploring the same shit over and over and over again. You know what I mean? The same shit is Underground is garbage. They did a fucking terrible job with Underground. There, I said it. That's my controversial statement of the day. Going Underground started off cool and fun and got incredibly fucking boring. And the only thing it offers down there is a bunch of places where you waste a bunch of resources to find the resources you need to go back up ground, use the auto builder, and actually go do some fun shit. All right? You waste a bunch of arrows by trying to take out things that are guarding all of the stuff you want to mine everywhere. You have to fight these bosses that are just repeat bosses of stuff that you find all above the above ground. They just do the perma damage to your hearts thing instead.
Yeah.
The only original boss I found down there so far is, and I've been down there a lot, okay? And I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying I've been down there a lot. The only original boss I found is those frog things, and I've found 3 of them so far. It's like, put different things down there.
True. I guess I didn't spend super amounts of time down there, so it never felt super. I mean, I know kind of as a concept and looking at it that it's not nearly as exciting as the other parts of the game.
I'll tell you how boring this was.
Yeah.
Everything is so like like compacted into certain places. Like here's a mound where there's stuff to mine, and there's a bunch of goblins around it or whatever, and maybe some of those bubble dudes, and maybe some Zubats or whatever. And then there's nothing for a while. I saw a single ice bat thing just kind of flying around. I got excited about that because it made me think, oh fuck, maybe there's something there. There wasn't. It was just a single ice bat that just happened to be placed somewhere nearby where I was.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, oh, sweet. Yeah, cool. Something different. And as soon as I killed it and realized there was nothing else around, I put the game down. I was like, I'm done. I'm done for today. Like you gave me nothing.
Just stop playing in the depths.
Yeah, I can't. Because I need this bucket. I need to farm. I need to farm.
I never
in the
ran
depths.
into that problem. I don't know.
All right.
Good for you.
I didn't dupe any
All
Zonite
right.
pieces either.
He's like, well, I got to play Pokemon and Harvest Moon all at the same fucking time.
But no, but like they
And
give you
play Zelda.
exactly. They give you the auto builder and they give you all these things that you can make from your history or whatever,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then that shit costs 250 Zonite to make, and you're just like, it's just a fucking plane with rockets on it. Like that's literally all it is.
I always use that as a last resort because a lot of the parts of the game where you need to build something, the stuff is just laying around. So it's like the auto build thing I would use is like I want to like cheese this part real quick that I figured out. If I just build this auto build thing, I can build a hot
That's
air
fair.
balloon
I mean,
with-
maybe the problem is me. Maybe I just want to build stuff too much, and the game doesn't want me to do that.
Could be.
I mean, that could very well be it. Most of the stuff, a lot of times, I don't want to fast travel. I want to like go like kind of back through places I've gone kind of thing. But I want to do it just a little bit faster than just climbing mountains.
Right.
You know what I mean? So maybe I want to build a plane and fly around a little bit and look down and see if there's
Sure,
anything around like those mountaintops that I've seen. But no, they cost too much Zonite. Go underground. Go figure out some Zonite and then come back up. And maybe we'll give you a chance to look around.
So you're saying maybe you're the problem.
Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe it's me.
You just need to get 200 hours in, and then you'll be full of Zonite.
Hey, it's perfect. Yeah.
Also, Diablo, I've been playing a lot. Man, it's such a weird game because sometimes I'm playing Diablo, I'm grinding and I'm past level 50 now and kind of in the end game stuff. And sometimes I stop and wonder, am I having fun doing this or not? Because like, I don't know. There's something about that game. It's like, I like chasing the loot and getting more powerful and playing with the builds. But the combat in that game, it's like, it's either you're geared up enough to melt everything down and fuck them up immediately, or you're not and they'll just kill you. And there's no in between.
Right.
You know what I mean? As
Oh,
far as the
I definitely know
combat,
what you're saying. This is the reason I don't like Diablo. It's like such a fucking face roll game until it suddenly isn't, and that's.
there's nothing that makes the combat interesting. It's like either you're melting everything or you're dead, and there's nothing in between there. But
I feel like I'm being a negative Nelly right now, but you're absolutely fucking right. I mean, you just are. I mean, this is the curse of Diablo. Diablo is literally just like it's a game where you just. I need nothing to do. I need to play Paladin in World of Warcraft. I need everything to be easy.
and you know what I loved about Immortals though, on mobile is that the dungeon finder. When you can walk up to a hard dungeon and it'll throw you in with 3 random people and you get to do it together. I don't know why they don't put that in Diablo 4. I don't know, and I don't know why that makes it such a more fun game to me. But I don't know. There's something cool about going in there and like just being grouped up with random people that have different builds, and you can see like how good they are, and you're kind of showing off to each other like what your build is and stuff, and fucking up the dungeon together and working together with strangers, and then they're gone. You go back to playing solo if you want. You know, that's a cool mechanic. I don't know why it's not in Diablo 4.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Should I try it? Be honest
have
with
you
me,
played
Kenny.
any Diablos?
I played Diablo 3. Yeah. I got to the first DLC of it where you and I thought to myself, I'm bored now.
I mean, the graphics look great for those kind of games. It's a really well done Diablo game, I think, as far as what those games are.
Okay.
But the problem is what I just said about the combat. I wish it was more interesting.
Okay, all right,
combat,
fair enough.
But
Andy, you gonna try it?
I've been really thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people are playing it. But I usually, with games, I'm like always a month too late. You know, all of a sudden
Fair.
everyone's into it. I buy it, and then no one's into it. I feel like, what was the one that I came on the podcast and we talked about? V Rising.
V Rising.
Yeah. As soon as I bought V Rising, everyone else was like, I don't know if I was playing it. And I was like, well,
hey, I think I just saw a trailer for V Rising update. I'd play that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'd play that.
I
Again.
might jump into it again. I mean, honestly,
But anyways, that's always my problem when I buy those multiplayer games. So I'm always like behind too far, and then everyone's just like,
V Rising has Diablo combat that's more interesting than Diablo's combat.
I agree with that. And you can get your fucking ass kicked, and you can come back and go, I'm going to re-strategize a
Yes,
little bit
exactly.
here, and I can think about this, and I can make this happen, and you can actually fucking win.
There is a little bit of that in Diablo, like slotting in different abilities a little bit, but it's not. I don't know. It's not nearly as kind of intricate as V-Rising.
I want to commit right now. Let's play some V-Rising.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
All right, cool.
Sweet. I would love to do that for sure. We play games about games here, which we haven't done for a while because we've been talking about Starfield and stuff. But if you want to hear us deep dive on more of the games that have been announced this week at the different events, the bonus show for patrons, it's an extra 30 minutes, 40 minutes content that we put out every week. So come join the Patreon. We'll talk some more about games. Until then.
Let's shout out the rest of our patrons, shall we?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Gentlemen, we got a new patron alert! Can't do without it. Oh my God, gentlemen. New patron. I am so excited about this. We have got my cousin.
Oh.
Hold on. His name is so stupid. It's amazing. His name is Big Papa J Money 69. And I'm saying that's really stupid because he knows it's stupid, and that's why I love him.
Nice.
JR is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Thanks so much for your support, cousin. I miss you and I love you, and thank you so much for supporting our show. Andy, take it away, my dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's now the time to pay homage to our Patreons of the Leetist podcast. Check it out. Here we go. You ready? We have first, coming on down, paying her $3. It's the Let's Play Princess. And then after that, check it out. This man is full of electricity. It's Megawatt. Have you ever had a Heath bar taste so good? It's Exa Heath coming on down the ramp. Next up, this Sith Lord is all mischievous. It's Darth Shirdius. This one, you have to read the subtitles. I'm just kidding because it's aptly dubbed. Next up, this person you might think is an author coming on down. On the entrance ramp, Megatron here. I wrote this. Next up, the humongous Zach. Huge things. Huge thanks to you. Next up, this man you might find in an arcade somewhere, drinking a beer at a beercade. It's Retro Game Brews. Next up, coming on down with a sniper-like eye, it's Spoosh Shot. This man might be a personal assistant, might just have a lot of calendars, might know the longitude and latitude. It is Mac Coordinator. You might know him as the one and only Optimus of completeness. It is Kyle Prime. Oh, please do not be sour when you hear this one, because sometimes you get this and you make some lemonade. It's Lemons! This one has a wonderful name. Why? Because it's the same as mine. Here comes Andrew Morris! This one you might want to take a little dance with, because coming on down, it's Brandon Walls! And you might know him as the one and only brother to Tim. It is Isaac Ikana Mechanic. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, reminder, this is the ultimate, the grand champion, the world champion of the Patreons. And if you can be this too, if you'd like to, all you have to do is upgrade to the sponsor. It's the game essayist. Next up, the patron of the week. Yeah! He is a mysterious man, a great supporter of the Leetist podcast, a wonderful friend, even to me as AndyShawXP here. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, let me tell you a story about him. He played a poker game in Taiwan once. And it gets really dark and scary here, okay? Because they found out he was cheating, right? But, he's such a man. He is such a man that he killed everyone in that tent with a shovel. This is Ross Varner, the patron of the week. What a wonderful guy. He's such a nice person. He's never killed anyone with a shovel that we know of. And please, you should all check him out. He's on Twitter, and he is such a supportive person. And definitely go check out Ross Varner. He is amazing, and I hope he is having a wonderful day. And then finally me, your ring announcer, the one and only AndyShawXP. And for $3, baby, you gotta join every Monday. You get early access to the podcast. Not just that, but you get a 30-minute bonus episode. So make sure you sign up today or else. Oh yeah, and by the way, brother, here's a clip from the bonus show.
Can you get ChatGPT to say Bayou Billy without saying Nintendo or Vines?
Oh, man. How would you get it to say it?
A Crocodile Dundee-like character,
A Crocodile
maybe?
Dundee-like character?
Video game with a Crocodile Dundee-like main character. I think that might be enough.
Sure.
What the fuck? It says Gex.
You are one pathetic loser.
And my laptop just died.
It seems
Game
like good
over.
timing to me.
Wow.
Gentlemen,
What?
I have a game
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
that I have not come up with a title for. So it's been a while since we've done a Mad Libs game. I have a Mad Libs game today, which I've taken video game slogans and catchphrases and quotes. So all these are like slogans on a box art and the marketing for a game.
Okay.
Like a tagline. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
Taglines and also catchphrases and quotes from games.
Okay.
And they're kind of in separate chunks. So what would you call this game that's Mad Libs about slogans and catchphrases and stuff? I don't know. Or taglines.
Catchy libs and matter slogans.
Catchy Libs and matter slogans. I kind of like that.
Catchy libs and matter slogans.
Slogans, yeah. Slogans. Be sure to say that.
This game is called Catchy Libs and Matter Slogans. In this game, I have a bunch of Mad Libs to do that you guys are going to help me fill out words. And at the end, I'm going to read you these different taglines for games and quotes from games, catchphrases. And you guys are going to guess what video game it's from.
Stoked.
Actually, each of these will be worth 2 points if you get it immediately.
Sweet.
If you get it or you pass the first point, then I'll give you the catchphrase or slogan without the Mad Lib, the original, and you can still get it for 1 point. But everything you get wrong, or if you pass the first point, the point will go to me, which you two are.
Man, I blacked out while you were explaining this game.
So we're a team.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going against Kenny.
Correct.
And he's going to read a catchphrase, a slogan, or whatever. Okay. But he's going to remove some words, and we're going to give him the words to put in.
All right.
We have to guess what that catchphrase, or not that catchphrase, but what game and all that comes from.
From the Mad Lib slogan.
Yes.
catchphrase. Okay.
And
Okay.
But you can sacrifice a point to hear the original.
Right.
Okay.
So we can get 2 points if we get it with our words.
Okay.
He can say his words, and we can
If we get it wrong, do we still get a
one.
chance at the single point? Or
Yes.
is it just gone?
Yeah, if you get it wrong, you still get a chance at the single point.
Okay. All right. And then you get
But
a
I
point.
will get a point if you get it wrong.
Okay, gotcha.
Exactly. So, here we go. Tim, give me a verb.
Just a regular verb?
Yep.
Race.
Okay. Andy, a noun.
keys.
Andy, you're about to learn the rules of doing these Mad Libs games. If you start naming things that are just around the room, you have to shut your eyes. That's the rule. So
Tim.
you can name things.
A noun, Tim.
Andy's shirt.
That's great. Andy, a plural noun.
Guns.
Okay. Tim, a verb. A verb and a noun.
Rise. And elbow room.
Okay. Andy, a noun.
Unicorns.
Great.
Go for brownie points there.
Tim, a verb ending in ing.
Faking.
Andy, 2 verbs.
Shooting. Blasting.
I'm going to do a shoot and blast since I didn't
Perfect.
say ending in ing.
My bad.
That's good. Tim,
Got guns on the brain.
All that Starfield content. Ooh.
That's true, yeah.
A place.
A place? Modesto, California.
Okay. Andy, a verb.
Bounce.
Tim, a noun.
Duck.
Andy, a noun. And Tim, a noun.
Dice.
And Tim, a noun.
Mystery.
And Andy, another noun. And Tim, an adjective.
Wood.
Breathtaking.
Ooh, good one.
Andy, a name.
Damn. Oh, we're going through the whole fucking game.
Stew.
I like that. Like Stu Pickles.
2 nouns, one from each of you.
How about spaghetti?
Andy, another noun.
Fork.
2 nouns and a body part.
Me?
Anybody can just shout them out.
Oh, okay.
Now.
2 names.
2 nouns.
Two
and a body part.
nouns and a body part.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Cross.
Palace. Can it be any specific body part? Can it be Taylor Swift's legs?
Eyeball.
Taylor Swift's legs.
Anus.
Will that work?
Yeah, that's fine if you want to
Anus.
do
Yeah. Anus is better.
that. Uranus.
2 more nouns.
A donut
Okay.
and arm hair.
Okay. A noun and a name.
Noodle.
Okay. Is
Noodle.
Is that the noun or the name? Okay. Noodle and Noodle. Noodle is Tim's dog, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, Noodle. He's a good boy. He just came downstairs and Andy broke the rule. He didn't shut his eyes.
Okay. A verb ending in ing.
Piercing.
2 nouns.
Gentleman.
Concrete.
A food.
Popsicles.
Ooh. It's a good one. I like that. I like popsicles.
We're almost done. A plural noun is all that's left.
Scavengers.
And 1 more noun, sorry. Scavengers
It says
and 1 more noun.
scavengers.
Yeah, peanut.
Oh, peanut's good.
Yeah.
Let's see that. That could
Scavenger.
also be a name.
Yeah, it's true. Definitely true.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, I've got your words.
Okay.
All of these are going to be, like I said, I'll tell you whether it's a tagline slogan or a catchphrase quote.
Okay.
Those are the 2 separate things.
Okay.
Okay. So some of these are going to be very easy. Some of them are going to be harder.
Okay.
But we're going
All
to
right,
start
fair
at the
enough.
beginning. Here we go.
All right.
This is a tagline from a game. Prepare to race.
Oh, it's like prepare to die, right?
That's what I would think.
What the fuck is that? That's like
Prepare to race might be correct.
prepare to die is like a Dark Souls thing, right? Dark Souls.
Yes.
2 points for you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
that one.
Dark
Way to go. Way to go.
Souls. All right. We're going to go down to the catchphrases and quotes. Breathtaking victory.
Breathtaking victory.
Maybe like flawless victory. So Mortal Kombat.
For a moment there, I felt like okay, so breathtaking. Oh, yeah. Flawless victory. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go Mortal
2
Kombat.
points.
Hey,
Starting
we're
out
in the
strong.
lead. Yeah,
All right,
no,
here we
this is
go.
good.
And get to the harder ones, though. Let's
Uh-oh.
go. Okay.
Yikes.
All right. Guns and no dragons. This is a tagline from a video game. Guns and no dragons.
What should the words were ones we put in?
Guns was your word.
And no dragons.
No dragons. Dungeons and no dragons.
Dungeons and no dragons is the tagline, you think?
Probably from fucking Borderlands or something.
Oh. Maybe like Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. No, there's dragons in that
You
one.
know what? No, we probably can't do that.
That's a keep.
It's probably not right.
So what's our hint thing? What's our hint system?
You can
So-
give me a point for the
And then
original.
he'll give us
Okay,
the
let's
original.
give you a point for the original.
Dungeons and no dragons.
Damn it! I was right.
So is it Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep? Because that's a keep. It's not a dungeon. But that's got dragons in it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland?
That's the best thing I have.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
No, that's a point for me. The answer for this is Kingdom Come
Ah,
Deliverance.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Because that is a fantasy game with no magic in it. Well, it's not fantasy.
Damn
though. It's just
you,
medieval.
Kingdom.
All right, we're going to go back to these tagline slogans. Here we go.
Slogan.
Andy's shirt. Andy's shirt never changes.
War never changes.
I think that's a quick 2 points for you. Just say it. All right, thank you.
Amazing.
Oh my god, dude!
His shirt never changes.
I said I don't shower sometimes. It's all good.
Oh, God. It's
All right.
amazing.
This is a catchphrase or quote. Here we go. The right donut in the wrong arm hair can make all the difference in the world.
The right donut
in the wrong arm hair
The wrong hair.
can make all the difference in the world.
That sounds so familiar.
It should be the right arm hair in the wrong donut.
So is it like the right person in the wrong plate? Or
Let's call it the right arm hair in the wrong donut can make all the difference in the world just because it's funnier that way.
Damn.
I keep thinking the right person in the
Wrong place.
wrong place can make all the difference in the world, but I don't think that's a slogan.
I don't know. Kenny, we're going to have to give you a point on that one, I think.
Okay. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
I don't know
what
the answer
video
here.
game?
This sounds so familiar, but I can't remember. Right person in the wrong place. The right person in the wrong place.
I keep thinking like a Wolfenstein, but it's not that.
Army of Darkness.
No.
Evil Dead. I don't know. Army of Darkness was the time
Is this
traveling
a
one.
slogan? Or
It's
that's
like
Ratchet
a
and
catchphrase
Clank?
in the game. It's a
Catchphrase?
quote from the game, basically, I think.
okay.
Ratchet and Clank, because he goes all dimensional and stuff. That's not a
Yeah.
person.
I'm sure there's some fans screaming out there.
I'm sure they are.
Let's do the Evil Dead one.
Evil
Whatever.
Dead.
Half-Life.
Half-Life.
Yeah. Apparently that's a super famous quote. I
That
didn't
is
know
a super
Oh,
famous
okay.
quote. I just couldn't remember it. Fuck.
What are you going to do? All right, back to
Lose?
tagline slogans. With the power to rise elbow room, what would you change? And would it turn out to be a change for the better or worse?
Man.
It's a tagline.
This is
I
hard.
think it's like with the power to change the world,
Right.
would you make it better or worse kind of thing?
Right.
So I keep thinking like a BioWare game
Okay.
because they're very heavy on the like good and bad choices thing.
Sure.
But then
Would you make it better or worse?
I think you should just get the original.
Original.
Unless you want to throw it, I guess.
What do you think, Andy? Do you have any thoughts? Do you want to guess one?
I mean, if we guess one, we get the next tagline and then
Yeah, it's the same.
I'll go with Fable 2.
No. All right, here is the original. With the power to rewind time, what would you change? And would it turn out to be a change for the better or worse?
Oh, the only thing that's coming to mind is Prince of Persia.
That's because we talked about it earlier.
Rewind time.
Life is Strange.
Braid?
Life is Strange. You rewind time.
You do?
Yep.
Life is Strange.
Correct.
Good call,
Good
Andy.
one, Andy.
Amazing.
There you go.
Well done, bud.
Good job, Andy.
Close one.
Goddamn.
Back to catchphrases and quotes. I'm going to give you another easy one because it's funny. Thank you, Stu, but our spaghetti is in another fork.
Thank you, Mario, but the princess is in another castle, right?
Yeah,
Is that
there
Mario
you go.
Brothers?
Quick
Yeah.
2 points for you.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's some easy ones on
Amazing.
here. So here we go. Back
Thank
to
you, Stu, but our spaghetti is in another castle.
All right, this is a tagline. These aren't. I'm sorry, I have to mention this because these aren't all games. Some of them are consoles. This is a console. Tag.
Oh, okay.
This is a console
Oh, okay.
tagline.
Okay.
Get unicorns or get out.
I just want to say get fucked. Get out.
Fucked or get out? Well, clearly that's PlayStation 3.
Yeah, clearly.
I don't know.
So get unicorns or get out. What is that? What the whole thing was?
Yep.
Get out or get out.
Get in or get out.
Actually, it should be get unicorn or get out because there's not an S on the end of the word.
Get unicorn or get out.
I don't know which console that's a tagline for.
Let's throw a rando out.
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance.
Not Game Boy Advance. Get N or get out.
N.
So it's a Nintendo thing.
N64?
N64.
N64?
N64.
All right, okay,
There's
all
a
right. We
point
saved
for
a
you.
point on that one. That's good.
All right. The current
I like
score
that.
is 10-7.
Okay. All right.
got
Still
it.
got the
You
lead.
guys have
good.
10.
Yeah,
There
we
you
got
go.
this. We're doing all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Going back to catchphrases and quotes. All you had to do was follow the damn noodle.
San Andreas.
There you go. 2 points.
All I had to do is follow the damn noodle.
All right. Back to taglines. This is another
All I had to do was follow
console.
the damn mouth guard noodle.
Console. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Faking is good.
Faking is good.
So blank is good.
Oh, God damn it. I'm getting my brain's all disheveled because I'm thinking of that. I can't even think of the movie. They say greed is good. What movie is that? What's his name says it? Michael Douglas says it. Greed is good.
Greed is good.
Yeah, it's like a famous
Oh,
quote.
Wall Street.
Wall Street. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely not Wall Street. I don't think they made that into a game.
Or console, which
Yeah.
this is a console.
Blanking is good.
So, yeah.
I don't think I know. I don't know what the
I
word
want
is.
to say like action is good or something like it's
But it's ing word.
It's, yep.
Yeah.
playing is good. So it's probably a PlayStation 2.
This is a console.
Console,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh.
So it's probably a PlayStation 2 maybe.
Playing is good. Xboxing is good. Switching is good. Wii U-ing is good. Cubing is good. N64, and we've already done.
Yeah.
Sega Genesising, PSP, PSP.
You just want it's PSP?
Yeah.
Not PSP. Okay. The original tagline is touching is good.
Touching is good. There's a touch system.
So it's got 3DS
3DS?
or the DS.
The DS? DS.
DS is correct.
Well done. Well done.
That was a real slogan on their marketing.
Touching is good. We only got 1 point for that. You got the other.
Yeah, he did.
I did that.
Oh,
already.
okay. Just make sure. I thought you put 2 lines.
No. All right. Back to catchphrases and quotes. All right. Kept you piercing, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh? That's what the fuck is that? Is that Metal Gear?
I have no idea.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear's correct.
Hey, way to go.
Amazing.
2 points.
You know, the only reason I know that it's 100 episodes of being on this fucking show. I'm pretty sure that has come up at some point.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Another console. Shoot in your world, blast in ours.
I mean, it doesn't sound too far off from...
Playing hours. Wii U.
Not the Wii U.
It's going to be a PlayStation one.
Is it? What's the original?
It's
Live in your world, play in ours.
I want to say it's PS4.
PS4? PS4.
PS2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I knew it was PlayStation.
Too old for this shit.
Good job.
Good job,
right.
Kenny. You got all the points on that
Got
one.
all the points on that one.
You guys are still winning. It is 15-10.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
We got a little bit
All right.
of lead here.
Here's a free 2 points for you, I think. I used to be a palace like you until I took a cross to the anus.
Skyrim.
There you go.
Amazing.
Took a palace across to the anus.
Cross to the anus, yeah.
Fantastic.
All right. This is a tagline for a video game. In Modesto, California, no one can hear you bounce.
In space, no one can hear you scream, right?
Yeah.
It's not Dead Space, is it?
Yeah.
Dead Space.
No, actually.
Yeah, fuck.
But you're right. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Fuck. What is that?
I thought the only other thing I could think of would be like Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation. I think is good. Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
correct.
Good job.
I'm trying to think of like sci-fi horror games. Like, that's all I
See, that's
got.
what I need, that clip of Brian.
Here's a catchphrase from a video game. Gentlemen, popsicle dinner.
Is a quote from a video game?
It's like a catchphrase, yeah.
Oh, gentlemen,
And you use gentlemen?
popsicle
Yeah,
disc.
gentlemen is your word. Gentlemen, popsicle dinner. Popsicle's your word as well.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's probably it.
And I would say it's from PUBG.
Correct. 2 points.
Wow.
Amazing.
100% thank you.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, wow.
No clue.
All right.
Well done.
Tagline for a video game. Your duck begins.
Your adventure begins.
Your adventure begins.
In Fable.
Fable
1,
Fable 1?
2,
Sure.
3.
It's no fables. The original is Your Legend Begins.
Mother.
Oh, is that a Legend of Zelda thing? Is this a console?
No, it's a game.
Game.
It could be a Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda 1.
No.
No?
Maybe.
Your legend begins.
I'm thinking like what's on the back of a,
Legend of Zelda 1.
All right.
It is Destiny. Destiny. Your legend begins
Who really
in
played that?
Destiny.
Yeah, it's just losers.
You guys are really cool. I'm sorry.
Back to catchphrases and quotes. Catchphrases and quotes.
Uh-huh.
Fear the old concrete.
Fear the old gods.
So you think it's God of War?
No.
No.
No. No. Fuck. Isn't that right? Fear the old gods? No, you can't tell me that.
No, I can't tell you.
I don't remember.
I can tell you if you throw out a guess.
Fear the old gods. Okay, let's think about the gods here.
Uh-huh.
What games have gods?
God of War.
God of War.
God of War it is.
No, the original. Fear the old blood.
Fear the old blood. Oh, Bloodborne?
Bloodborne.
Yeah. Damn.
Amazing.
Damn.
You're still winning. No
I
problems.
know, but I'm still upset.
All right. Catchphrase, or no, taglines, back to taglines. In dice, not everyone is a mystery.
Mystery fits so well right there.
It does. Yeah,
So
that's
I kinda wanna be
unfortunate.
like, in life, not everyone is a mystery, but that's not the case.
I'm blanking on this one. Not everyone is your friend. Not everyone is the president of the United States of America.
That's true. But we're also not friends.
In dice, not everyone is a mystery.
I don't know.
Okay. In war, not everyone is a soldier.
What's that one war game where that's like real super fucking dramatic and serious?
The only thing I think of is Metal Gear.
No.
Okay.
No. Shit. What is
Fuck.
that game? It's the one I'm thinking of, isn't it, Kenny?
Probably.
Yeah. That real like depressing war game where you have to like kill innocent people and stuff.
How do you forget the name of this game? You're the one who always told me about it.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I forgot the name of it. It's called something Desert Commando 3.
Oh,
Delta
wait,
Force.
no. You're thinking of the wrong game.
No, what is this?
This War of Mine. Yeah. This War of Mine.
Good job.
For some reason, I was thinking of that war game, like that first-person shooter that's also like a dramatic thing. What game is that? What is that game?
Spec Ops The Line.
Spec Ops The Line, yeah.
All right, this is going to be the last of the catchphrases and quotes.
Okay.
I don't know about scavengers, but it's peanuts that give men wings.
Which words do we make up?
Scavengers and peanuts. I don't know about scavengers, but it's peanuts that give men wings.
I don't know about scavengers, but it's peanuts that give men wings. BioShock. I don't know why I want BioShock. BioShock Infinite.
Final answer?
No, yeah.
I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
What a catchphrase that must have been.
It's a tough one.
I want to say like something silly like Far Cry.
Kid Icarus. Oh.
Like Far Cry.
Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4.
It is Max Payne.
Boy, no, we weren't even close.
Tough one. All right.
Yeah.
This is the last one, guys. It's a slogan for a...
He can tie it.
No, he can.
I think you'll know it.
It's 20 to 18. Us. Oh, God.
You guys win this.
What is it?
It's in the wood.
It's in the game.
Yeah, you guys win.
Hey, got it.
Congratulations.
It's in the wood. It's in the bone. It's in the bone.
That was...
What did we call it?
I don't remember. Something slogan.
That's right.
That was something with
That
slogan.
was, and then you could just cut out you saying the name of
There
the
you go.
first part
Oh,
of
yeah, I
this.
could
It
do
was
that,
like
yeah.
something libs.
Catchy libs and matter slogans. Oh, did you put libs in it? I don't know.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, no, well done. Well done, boys. Well done. Well showed.
Yeah, that was really
Well
good.
showed.
Fun show. As I mentioned earlier, we do bonus shows for patrons, and we're going to talk about more games from the different events throughout this week. The Xbox Showcase, the PlayStation Showcase, the Summer Games Fest, all that. We'll go through some of the games announced and talk about them a bit on the bonus show. As for this show, you know, we'll have some guests coming up in the coming weeks, I think. We have, do we have one next week? I think
Yes, we do. We've got Sam coming on.
Oh, Sam's going to be here next week. Awesome. Yeah.
We're partying with
Woo, woo,
Sam next
Sam.
week, baby.
Sam hasn't been on a
The
while.
week after that, we've got a remote guest and an in-house guest. And so it's time to get hype.
Parties all around on the
That's
Leetist.
right,
We're
yeah.
playing games about games. If you have a game of your own that you come up with, you hear the kind of stuff we come up with, why don't you do it yourself and send us the idea so we can use it? Or if you do it, you can come on the show and do it.
Yeah,
with
hell
us.
yeah, man. Come lead us in a game. Why the hell not? We can totally play a game that you made, and we can you come get on a microphone and, you know, just do it.
Get on the microphone. Oh, I want to say something.
Dang on, do it.
Dang old
Man, if you want to be smarter than a Leet Gamer, you come on to the show, and we're always looking for new hosts. So please join our Discord, get into our community, talk to us, and maybe one day you can be on the Leetist podcast.
That's true. Yeah. We love having people on, so, you know, get on it.
I also wanted to congratulate $6 on Twitter at $6 who won the contest we did with Jaffe, where we sent some games over for Jaffe to play. He did one on each of his streams. We did like smash ups and synonyms and a bunch of things. A fellow named $6 won. He won a gift card from us and a chance to come on the show with Jaffe to play
my
games with us.
God.
So that's going to be
Heck
happening.
yeah.
That'd be epic.
We haven't picked the exact day yet, but it's going to be happening in the
Way
coming
to go.
months for sure.
$6 and
Probably
Jaffe.
July. For
Very
sure.
cool,
So
man.
look
Congratulations,
forward
$6.
to that and to Jaffe being here again, which we'll have fun with. So there
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
always a good time.
Remember, Leetist.com is jumping off point for everything we do at the Leetist. Thanks so much to Tim. Thank you, Andy, for coming by and doing this with
of course.
us.
Thanks, Andy. You're the Mandy.
Nice.
And I hope, Ryan, you caught a big fish out there. So there you go.
Ryan, don't get you by a shark.
Join us next week.
Maybe.